Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl JoJo, and I'm here with the review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 1, Episode 2, Respectful Cheating. We have been waiting on this episode, and it was a good one. I'm a little tired. I've been working all day, and I actually recorded this video once already, but my computer ran out of room, so it stopped. And I had to start all over because you guys know I can't edit. So pray with me as I continue to step forward in faith. I have gotten in touch with some people and tried to figure out what software I need to re-download, and short of getting a new computer, what I'm going to have to do. So it's a work in progress, but until then, I cannot edit. So I will be condensing my reviews a lot because I can't edit out certain things, and I can't make the review shorter, and I can't use my slides. So I may purposely skip things. I didn't forget, but we're just going to talk about the most important things that happened in the show. So the first thing was Melody and Martell are in their bedroom, and Martell doesn't appreciate Melody having that conversation. Even though they are friends, they're also our business partners, and we don't need to be discussing our business with people that we're doing business with. Melody disagrees. Those are our friends, and we should be able to talk to our friends about whatever. You were the only person who was uncomfortable. I should be able to talk to my friends about situations if I want to bring them up. Well, the other couples are talking about the situation, and everybody kind of feels like Melody did put Martell on the spot, and they weren't really sure how to handle any of it. They just thought the whole situation was awkward. They always portray themselves as the picture-perfect couple, so what's really going on with the two of them? Tisha has charged Marsau with getting to the bottom of what's going on, find out if Martell cheated, because there are rumors, and Marsau is just like, listen, the bro code, we don't know if those things are true, but I'll talk to my boy, and I'll try to get it cleared up. We have Kimmy and Maurice talking, and I just want to say that I can appreciate a couple who can have like that direct and open and honest communication. I saw a lot of people on Twitter who had problems with what Maurice was saying, and if we're talking hypothetically, yeah, I would have had a problem with what Maurice was saying if he was my man and I believed he would do these things. But that's when I say you have to kind of know your partner, and why honesty and communication is so important, because if I know you and I know we've had certain conversations, then I know that you are speaking in a manner of kind of what like the boys might talk about, or what the boys might say in a group, or what y'all might think collectively at times, but maybe not necessarily what you yourself would do. Just like I have those type of conversations with my homegirls. But Kimmy had said, the reason why we're together is because you have vehemently told me that cheating is not how you roll, child. I done got cold. See, y'all get the bloopers with no editing. I had turned my little heater on. But you have told me that cheating is not how you roll, and it's a big reason of why we're together, because that's not how I roll. That's a deal breaker for me. But Maurice is saying, well, public embarrassment is not the way that you cheat. And she is looking at him like, there's no way that you cheat. There's no respectful way to cheat. And Maurice is just like, yeah, but kind of. There is kind of a way that you can cheat. Like, there's a smarter way to cheat. Kimmy disagrees, but Maurice is trying to break it down to the point where, women, typically you guys don't cheat without an emotional connection. Men, we can have sex with somebody and we not even care about that person. As a matter of fact, that table got legs on it. I guarantee you, if you put a skirt on it and put it in the shape of a woman and we put a camera there would be somebody trying to look up under the skirt. So Maurice is trying to kind of explain it off as men. You guys, I hate that I can't edit this out. Men kind of have this thing about them, and they kind of have these urges, and they'll do it, but if nobody finds out about it, then it's possibly okay. I guess is what he's trying to say. Like, that's just kind of how some men roll. He also says that, if somebody cheats and nobody finds out about it and nobody gets hurt, then that would be considered a form of respectful cheating. And Kimmy is just not liking any form of the conversation. And Maurice, even though I know you're not saying that this is what you do, next time, don't even say hypotheticals, because we don't do good with hypotheticals. Because we start looking at you with the side eye like, okay, so is that what you want to do? Is that what you saying? One day you going to respectfully cheat on me? Just don't even do the hypotheticals, men. Let's save yourself the trouble. But I understand what Maurice is saying. It's conversations that a lot of people have had. Respectful cheating is basically when you go out and you may carry on an affair or a relationship with somebody, but you don't bring the feelings into your relationship, and you do not let your person find out about it. You do not give the inkling that anything is wrong. You continue doing what you normally do on this end while also doing what you want to do on that end. And as long as everybody's happy, then that would be considered a form of respectful cheating. Now, me personally, I don't even like the two together in the same sentence. I would not like it because once I get an inkling that there's something going on, or once I get the notion that that's how you roll, I'm always going to be nervous. Like, is my body okay? Is he having unprotected sex with somebody? Is some other stuff going on? Like, I'm always going to be nervous. And even women who have admitted that they're okay with that lifestyle, if you've ever talked to them, they are some of the most unhappy, attitudinal, insecure women you have ever met. Either they have a bad attitude or they have a really good attitude, and they're trying to cover by being this extra happy-go-lucky person, but they're very insecure on the inside. I've seen both. The first person I heard mention it on reality television was actually Chrissy Lampkin, who's dating Jim Jones. And if you have seen how Chrissy behaves when Jim Jones even looks like he about to talk to a woman, or a woman looks like she's about to have any type of attraction to Jim Jones, you would probably be able to tell that all that talk that she did on, Love and Hip Hop New York about how as long as her man is loyal, yeah, I don't believe, I believe Chrissy cares more than she acts like she does. But, child, that's another show for another day. But, yeah, some women accept it, some women don't. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do in your relationship. I just think it would be a very difficult thing to accept and not act like it's going on. The second part I wanted to talk about is when he brought up the emotional connection thing and, women doing this and men doing this. I get so sick of people deducing us down to animals. Like, I know me and you, baby, we ain't nothing but mammals. Let's do it like they do. I know all of that. Okay, I know that men have testosterone. I know that women have estrogen. I know that our feelings are set up different. And when women have sex, it hits, a certain... something triggers in our brain that feels like a love connection with people. Like, I know all of that. I know all the biologies and all of that. But what I'm saying is that at some point in time, I feel like there's a point in your life where you have to override your animalistic urges and get into your soulful humanistic qualities. We have logic. We have reasoning. We have feelings. We're able to have these emotions. We're able to communicate our emotions. We're able to do all of these things. Why not challenge yourself to have something greater with a person, a soul connection, something that nobody can touch, somebody that nobody can enter? I believe that sex is very soulful and very powerful, which is why it almost makes me cringe when people say that you can just dip and dodge and whatever, because I don't care what y'all say, that stuff does stick with you. It's either going to stick with you, your skin, or it's going to stick with you, your soul. And I just believe that it's so easy to fall in and out of legs. It's so easy to let somebody fall in it, in you. Okay, I could bend it over and somebody will take it. But to override my animalistic nature, my urges, and to really do something more special and to really enclose myself and my space to a particular person and be given to them and they given to me and we both giving each other all that we have, like, to me, that's something so different than, just the animalistic drop it here, drop it there, drop it. I mean, they do that in the animal kingdom all the time and it's nothing. It's just done to mate and have children. There's nothing else involved in it. And so when we deduce ourselves down to that, it almost makes me aggravated. Like, why do you want to be respected as a businessman or a businesswoman up here, but you carry yourself like an animal in your sexual nature? That's weird to me. Y'all let me know if y'all understand. That might have just been I might have got too deep, in my feelings, but that's just how I feel about it. And men, I know y'all been holding on to that whole women and the emotional cheating, and y'all can keep holding on to it. I know y'all learned from your granddaddies and your great granddaddies, and y'all keep holding on to that if you want to, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I know a lot of women. I got a lot of female associates, a big circle, and I'm gonna just let y'all know that they out there. They out there and they slick, and they will get your feelings hurt, and some of them will threaten to ruin your lives. So be careful. Every woman ain't the same. Every woman ain't built the same. Whether it was from her past experience or whether she got some type of weird chromosome from her daddy. All of them, I done heard some stories, y'all, where I just didn't even know who I was. I was like, are you really my friend? I was shocked. But I ain't judging, because, hey, it's your life. But just know that they out there, and even telling some of the family business, y'all, it's some cousins on my mama's side that are not a blood relation. Y'all know back in the day when DNA wasn't popping like that, it was some women out there. I don't know if they was getting a revenge on or if they was just getting a, woman on. But, child, they out there and they slick. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay, we're gonna move on from that because there's more important things to discuss in the show. So, we also have the men getting together because we got to get to the bottom of this now. Is you cheating or is you not cheating? Well, we do find out that, yes, y'all, Martell actually did cheat. Okay, he finally admits there was a situation. At first, he said 3 months, and then it switched over to a year. Which one is it, bruh? Or did he say he just talked to her 3 months ago? Something about 3 months. But he was in a situation. He had a whole girlfriend. Melody found out. Melody answered the phone. They had a Barbara, this is Shirley meeting. Melody wanted to know what was going to go on. Melody forgave me. I got another chance, and now we're good. We done moved on. So that's it. That's all you need to know. And they looking at him like, no, we is not letting you off that easy. Like, what I want to know is it over? Now, y'all, I don't want to be pessimistic, but I did not believe that the relationship was 100% over between Martell and this other woman. I felt like either Martell was very nervous about the conversation or the situation is not over because he couldn't really get his words straight. He was like, oh, it was it was about 3 months, and I haven't even talked to her. It's been a long time, and it was weird. It was weird, y'all. I just don't know if I believe that he is done with this woman 100%. And Melody doesn't know if she believes it either because later she goes to talk to his mom, which I thought was a little strange, but maybe because I don't have a mother-in-law. But you're talking to her about her son cheating and the boy that she raised. And what do you think about him? And would you stay with somebody you didn't trust? And, long story short, Martell mama basically just tell Melody, look, men gonna do what they gonna do. You either gonna deal with it or you gonna leave. Which one is it? Because I gotta go to these races, girl. I done feathered these bangs. For you for the TV. I got about probably an hour before they fall. Y'all, them bangs was like feather. I said, you better do it, Miss Hope. They ain't never seen no feather like that on TV. A man truly do marry his mama, because I was looking at both of their bangs and I was just like, Martell got a type. He got a woman like his mama, because that bang, anyway. But Melody is still trying to figure out what she's going to do. Her heart's torn between what she wants to do between her husband and keeping her family, because she feels her intuition is telling her that there might still be things going on. Now, when the fellas are talking, Marcel feels validated in this whole not doing the 50-50 thing, because when Martell cheated, he said that it was because Melody did not have time for him. Melody wasn't cooking, they weren't having sex, and, he did what he did, and he was wrong. He was wrong for doing that. I didn't like the way Martell kept trying to write it off like, oh, I was wrong, and I did this, and I did that, and I made a mistake, and we good now. Like, I mean, maybe they've done some work behind the scenes. You don't know people's situation, but there was no it just didn't sound sorrowful. It didn't sound sympathetic, empathetic. It didn't sound like he was ashamed of what he did. It sounded like it was something I did. We're going to move past it. She gave me another chance. That's it. You know, it just, the feeling wasn't there for me. But maybe he's not an emotional type of guy, or maybe he's already been through his emotions. At times, he almost sounded like resentful that he had to give the woman up. Did anybody catch that? And when he tells that to Marcel and Maurice, Marcel is just like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That 50-50 thing don't work because she wasn't able to be a good wife to you. And you are talking about, I need to try to do the 50-50 thing. And that didn't even work for y'all. And Martell was just like, I mean, I guess I can agree with that. But I'm just saying, like, I never wanted to leave my wife. I didn't communicate to her about what I was needing. So really, they had more of a communication issue than anything. And that's always very prevalent in a relationship. You have to communicate what you want. And I will say that women, sometimes we can make it hard to be communicated to. And this is not beating up on my ladies, but, you know, we're emotional. We cry. We do stuff. We carry on. And, you know, sometimes we can make it hard for somebody to tell us the honest truth about a situation. So get a little bit stronger, ladies, so they won't be lying to us. But anyway, Marcel just really feels vindicated, and this whole 50-50 thing isn't going to work. And let me just say this to you, Marcel, and then I got 2 more things I'm going to say, and I'm going to be done with the whole review. Listen, there's not a problem with you wanting your wife to stay home. There's not a problem with you wanting her to be there for your children. There's not a problem with you wanting her to be the best wife to you that she can possibly be. There's nothing wrong with that. Because I will tell you, I don't know if I would be up for doing all 3. Wife, mother, career woman. Something would fall through the cracks. I understand when people think that way. I get it. And this is not to say I don't know women doing it. Kudos to you. But I don't think I could do it. But the problem that we have with you, Marcel, is not that you want your wife to stay home. Not that you want her to be a mother. Not that you want her to be the best possible wife she can be. My problem with you, and why I believe you're misogynistic, is that you discredit the role that she plays while also telling her how important that it is. You want her to feel like it's important, but you don't even make her feel empowered in that role. You want her to be the best wife that she can possibly be to you as her husband, but are you being the best possible husband that you can be to her as a wife? Are you doing that? And that comes with more than just bringing home a paycheck. That comes with being a provider. That comes with being a lover. That comes with being empathetic. That comes with listening to my dreams. That comes with not squandering my dreams when I tell you about them and laughing at them and calling them a hobby. That's what being a husband is all about. And if you feel her role is so important, don't discredit it. Don't talk down about it. Don't say she just makes the sandwiches. Don't say that her real estate thing is a hobby. Don't say that the things that are important to her mean nothing to you. And that's why I believe you're misogynistic, because you don't credit her role as 50%. You feel like it's 25 or 30. So no, Marcel, you got the game twisted. I feel like I just went off a little bit. I felt that in my spirit. But I just needed to let Marcel know that. The next thing I wanted to talk about, Kimmy had her bridal shower. Kimmy looked good. I don't know how old Kimmy is. Y'all can tell me. But I'm really looking forward to hitting my sexual peak, because when she said, I mean, is there ever really enough? I was just like, what? What? Yes, there is enough. I can actually tell you in a 7-day period when enough is enough. Now, if you feeling like that, girl, I need some of what you got. And if it's age, then you go, glory to God, I will get there one day. But that sexual peak must be real, girl. I ain't mad at you. But lastly, y'all, I forgot to say this earlier, and I would have edited in if I could edit it. But the last thing I wanted to talk about was when I was talking about that whole emotional thing and, you know, men and women not just reducing themselves down to animals. I want to give you guys an analogy, okay? When I hear men say, I'm just a man, that's just what I'm going to do, I'm an animal, you know, I'm a dog, and, you know, a dog got urges, I need what I need, and this ain't enough, one woman ain't enough. When I hear stuff like that, I just want you guys to compare it to this. As a woman, I'm very emotional. I got a lot of estrogens, and stuff raging all through my body and, all this different stuff. And I like attention. I like love. I love devotion. And I'm very all of this, right? If I were to say that I needed a day or a week, my period was on, I go to work and I act like a raging B word and I slap everybody and cuss everybody out and just be a B word basically, titties hurting, I'm scratching. Then I come to work the next week, I want everybody to love on me, be nice to me because, I was on my period, I'm a woman. It's what I do. Would y'all think that was okay? Would y'all accept me and love on me and hug on me and be there for me? No. You're going to call me out. You're going to tell me I need to control my attitude. You're going to tell me I need to get myself together. You're going to tell me I need to get on some Midol. You're going to tell me I need to get off that birth control if it's making me go crazy in the head, which birth control can alter you mentally. Even the gynecologist will tell you that, depending on what you're on. Would y'all really be okay with that? No. You would tell me to get it together. You would tell me to control myself. You would tell me to work on it. You would tell me to try to gather myself because even though I'm emotional and I'm a woman, things have to get done. I can't just go around here slapping people and doing what I want. So that's the analogy. That's the best analogy that I can give. I mean, I could go on another perspective, but then it started tapping into, women only cheat because they're emotional, So I don't even want to go there. But if we just cheat because we're emotional, would it be okay if we had a brother just for emotional needs that we didn't have sex with? Would y'all be cool with that? No, you wouldn't. So stop it. And learn how to control some of your urges. Do something greater. Do something greater. Have something more. Be something greater with a person. Guys, do y'all know how, two people together, who are on that same page? But when you allow something to infiltrate your system, your soul connection, your ties, just muddies up the waters. But anyway, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's so much more I could say, but it's already getting lengthy. So y'all let me know how y'all thought. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode. And yeah, we'll be back next week. All right. Bye.